The following presentation is an overview of the DSM Industrial Special Interest Group, or DSM SIG's mobilisation plan. Our objective is to have DSM adopted as a standard operating process in 5% of the top global companies and 1% of the small to medium enterprises that have substantial innovation programs by the end of 2014. The mobilisation plan presently only applies to countries that are actively participating in the annual DSM conferences, as these are the only places that we currently have capacity to act. To become part of this activity, we invite you and your organisation to join us in the DSM SIG. For details and links, see the last slide in the presentation. The DSM SIG's objective is to significantly improve industry's productivity and profitability by facilitating the effective application of DSM and a set of supporting methodologies that have been tailored to meet the specific needs of the host organisation. The point that we are trying to get at here is that the specifics of the businesses that we are in and the processes and tools that we use to run our business functions varies widely. Given this organisation to organisation variation, we will be using the various DSM formats that best suit our individual purposes. Plus, we will have to link our DSM applications to the existing managerial infrastructure that serves us well. It becomes clear that while the specific DSM formats are somewhat universal, their specific application requires planning, coaching and support to benefit quickly, with an absolute minimum of disruption to day-to-day activities. The second point that we are making on this slide is that it speaks to the point when we pool our learning resources, we learn and implement faster and more effectively. It is very, very expensive and time wasting to try and go it alone. The DSM SIG systematic approach to mobilizing the introduction of DSM practices into industry is its mutual learning and support processes, which are subdivided further into 6 core elements. The first of these elements is demonstrating and delivering value. The demonstration and delivery of value is vital with respect to engaging the organisation as a whole, particularly upper management, who want to see that any new process is delivering value to the organisation, and it is necessary to demonstrate that first to engage them in the process. 2, we're looking at the strategic focus of the business and how the DSM SIG's efforts contribute to the strategy development and implementation of the business. 3, strong participation and engagement. Now, this really means that you're engaging the total organisation, senior management as sponsors and mentors, and showing that this matters within the organisation, giving it direction and momentum, and the engagement of middle management and individual contributors in the actual delivery of the outcomes. 4 is the integration of the business process, that is tying together the various elements within the business in a systemic way, making sure that all the causes and effects are understood, allowing one to be very responsive or adaptive, but conversely to avoid the consequences of unintended consequences. So that's a very important one. 5 is continuous improvement, particularly in being able to map a process or project and see the waste and structure that is not conducive to quick development and response, and being able to correct that. It's a significant component of really making your organization lean. And finally, 6 is the customer focus, where the DSM SIG is focused on its customers, you, and facilitating very carefully how it delivers services and support to the members of the SIG. Summary of DSM SIG activities. 1 is to provide a network for people in industry and business who have an interest in applying dependency structure matrix knowledge in their enterprise. 2, it is to increase the acceptance and wider application of DSM methods in industry and business for commercial benefit. And 3, to facilitate shared learning of DSM methods for the purpose of making organizations more effective in their use of DSM methods and related tools. In my opinion, the leverage we provide to each other through our mutual learning and coaching is probably the DSM SIG's most significant activity. The best way to learn and internalize knowledge is to be involved in its development and teaching it to others. After 25 years of involvement in SIGs, the payback you get for your contribution is about the best career investment you will ever make. To that end, I would encourage you to join the DSM SIG LinkedIn group at the website indicated below. And if you want more information on DSM and tutorials, they're available at the dsmweb.org site.